Here we have the 2009 Audi A4 pistons. As you can see, the rings are all in place. Piston looks alright, but the ring here, if I can get it to just zoom, yeah. So the ring here is missing, and when you look at it, it's basically this right here. It is broken in multiple places, as you can see. It's all over the table here. So this ring is broken, same spot on piston 2 and 3. However, 4 is still in place, and you can see what it would look like when it's in place. This is how it looks like. This is a ring. And this one is installed and is undamaged. However, this one is completely missing. The only thing that you see here is the spring that holds it in place, which is something that looks like that. I'm trying to, yeah. So this is just a spring to hold the ring in place. Everything else looks fine and clean. Engine has no codes. These are the bearings, the pistons, and the cams are clean, as you can see. It's the intake cam. That's the exhaust cam, and the cam lobes are good. They are passing. There are no issues here, and the internals of the engine look clean. So that's only the top. You can see the rest is, well, here's the car. 2009 A4 2.0T. You have, well, AC has been removed to gain access. You have the radiator here, the intercooler. It comes as one unit. And the AC condenser, and radiator and intercooler. Suspension is good, car looks good, there are no issues, no accidents. It doesn't seem like it's been damaged at all, but when you look at the front of the engine, if you pay attention to this here, I've taken some pictures of it, you'll notice that there is a crack here, and as I'm moving the tensioner, the crack is there. This is independent of the piston damage. This is a maintenance, and the tensioner as well will be replaced as part of the installation. It's a standard procedure. They do an inspection on the timing chain, so what they would replace would be the chain here, the tensioner here, the guide here, and the tensioner here. Everything else is fine, but it would need coolant, oil, and Freon, etc. The fluids that need to be refilled for the engine to be put back together. As you can see, the engine, the bottom side, or the block is still installed. The head is here, where the cam shafts go. And as you can see, the internals of the engine look very, very clean. There are no issues of burnt oil or misuse or anything like that. The car was never run on low oil, because if it was, you would see some oil baked on to the different components here on the inside. This is just the valve cover gasket. Whatever's left from the removal, it'll be installed, a new one will be installed. Here you have the oil pump right here, and the sump here for the oil, and some other various guides for the chain. This is part of the removal. Now if you look at this from the side, I'm just going to try it. Here you have the head gasket, which would be one-time use, basically. So once it's removed, it cannot be reinstalled. The bolts are a one-time use as well. They are to be replaced because once they are installed, they stretch, and once they are stretched, once you remove them, they will lose their capability of stretching, so when you try to install them again, they will snap. This is again a standard procedure on all German cars and any car that I have worked on previously as well. Maybe the classics don't have that, but some other components at the bottom of the engine. So here, this is where the oil pan would sit. Some of the bell housing attachment that would go on here, and the oil pan would come in here. I didn't see the oil pan. Up. All right, that's just the oil pan here.
Oh no, that's not the oil pan. Sorry, that's the cover. The oil pan has to be replaced.
Oil pan is pretty big.
Yeah, no, the oil pan has to be replaced. It's full of rust. I think he put it in the tub. Let me check.
Okay, so we'll come back with the oil pan. All right, so as we were just a little while ago, so here's the oil pan, here's the inside of the pan. So you can see everything is clean, but on the outside, it's getting rusty. It hasn't leaked yet, but it's getting rusty. I would recommend to replace as well. And the thread has been repaired once. Everything looks clean. As you can see, if I zoom in here, there are no issues with pitting or any holes on the pan from the inside. But looking at this, it is coming pretty soon. Underbody of the vehicle, clean. All panels are in place, indicative of no abuse. I'm zooming and focusing as I go. Sorry about that. That's the drive shaft into the rear differential in the back, no leaks, some surface rust, but everything is good. Suspension in general is in very good condition, looks very good. Winter tires already installed. That's just some oil from the oil consumption that is running through the engine into the back. You can see it from here. This is actually not just, it has oil in it. Side, there's some surface rust here. Not that it matters for our purposes, but just showing the overall condition of the vehicle. And brakes seem to be almost new. I would say maybe 60-70% remaining. It looks like a door has been painted. Not that it matters again, but this door seemed to have some work done to it. Well, that's pretty much it. All right.
Converted here if you want to see
the cat. It's the original Volkswagen.
Intake manifold, everything. That's all the pieces from the car.
Oh, and everything looks fine. Intake looks clean on the inside. Airbox, mass airflow sensor right there. Cat and the back part, the middle muffler they call it, which goes in here and it connects and it works its way, I believe it's through this side into the front. All right.